All right, so if you're planning to start your own business, you're going to, of course, need a business plan. And here to break down the elements of the plan is AgriLife Agent Lloyd Hebert. Thank you so much for joining us.
Once again,
Absolutely.
good to be here.
Happy New Year. I haven't seen
Happy
you since
New Year
last
to
year.
you and everyone at home.
Absolutely. So let's talk a little bit about the plan. How do you kind of break it down into categories?
Well, today we want to talk a little bit about marketing and finding your market and your market niche. And so it's important for you to determine what area you're going to cover. So, for instance, if you know that your market is going to be Jefferson County, and the population of Jefferson County is 250,000 people, then you need to say and determine how many customers out of that 250,000 that you're going to reach. So if your market is 1% of the population, then that would mean you're going to say you're going to reach about 2,500 people for the year, or about 208 people a month, or about 50 new customers a week.
Okay.
And so when you put those projections together and you look at your sales and the product that you're selling, then that allows you to determine for the bank and for yourself how many customers you need to have coming in, what your income is going to be, and what your overhead is going to be. So it's really critical that the market, you look at the market you're going to serve, the area you're going to serve, and how many customers realistically you can capture in that market.
Okay.
So 1% of the total population of Jefferson County would be considered by most lenders to make sense, as far as,
especially starting off.
Just starting off for that first year. And then, of course, your projections in the second year are going to be higher, and then they're going to go up. And if you're successful, then things will work out. So you always plan on losing a little money going in and becoming profitable sometime during the middle of the year or later in the year, the first year.
Okay. And so what are some of the other ideas that you should have, other focal points that you should be looking at?
I think you need to look at what products you're going to sell really closely, what services you're going to deliver, and what is your niche. How are you going to be different than the people who are already out there that have a similar product? People only will support you if there's something different about you and you can draw them away from someone else. So you need to have a niche. You need to show people that your product is better or your service is better, and then they'll come to you and utilize you.
Have you ever found that you sat down with somebody and you looked at their business plan and it just really didn't seem like there was a niche? Or
every
is there
now and
something
then,
like
every
where
now
you
and
say, let's find you a niche?
Absolutely. That's a process. And sometimes you miss. You think this is my niche and, the market is flooded. And that's why we do market research. So we don't go out there and think that we're going to do something and then the market's already saturated.
All right. Well, thanks so much for joining us. Good information to know.